Hello everyone, Alec DeLorean here, and I hope you're having a wonderful day so far. Now today we have the Zaina for or against video in which we go through all of her pros, her cons, and then we go into the final thoughts to decide if she's a meta hunter or not, or if she's in between. And then we finish off with, is she viable at level 1, or do you have to level her all the way up to 25 for her to be decent at the game? But before we get into it, if you would like to join the Patreon or Discord, the links are in the description below. And if you enjoyed this video, this content, and all things Star Wars related, be sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the video. Alright, so Zaina, for or against? Let's find out. So the first pro for Zaina is she has great survivability with rolling alone. So her roll is really good because you become a hard target, and if you're in an enemy ultimate or if you're in Pearl Bush's Wisties, anything like that, then you can just quickly get out of there. And even a better tip with that is if you jump before you roll, you get more distance, so that's even better. So overall, yes, she has fantastic survivability with just one ability alone. And then with the second pro is that she's extremely tricky to kill because, well, first of all, the rolling, that's always a really good point. And she's also got a really small hitbox. Like, Scorer is really small, but she does seem a bit wider than Zaina, whereas Zaina is super slim, super skinny, and if she's rolling about, jumping all over the place, she's going to be hard to hit. And then, yeah, she can self-heal really well, so she's really definitely the hardest healer to kill of the 3 healers in the game. Like I said just before, she's able to self-heal, so she has her main heal, which is just a drop-down AoE heal, heals all enemies within the range, and it also heals yourself, and it's really good because it's got a really short cooldown, so you can heal yourself a lot, and it does a lot of healing in just one drop. So if you're against an enemy Zaina, you have to be locked in, basically. She also has some really nice skins in the game. I think my favorite for her is the Hoth one, like the all white one. That's really nice, and I really like that one a lot. That's what I'm running at the minute. I think she might have some better ones maybe, but I think for the ones that I have unlocked, yeah, that's my favorite one. So yeah, she has some really nice skins in the game, some of the best. And then also she has a very strong ultimate to counter others. Now what I mean by this is her ultimate, I do like to save it if it's a close match. Sometimes I like to save it for when, say, Aaron Tall pops his ultimate. If I pop it, it renders his ultimate kind of useless because you're giving them all that health that he would have done in damage. And just little things like that where if you see the enemy team composition and you think, all right, I'm going to save my ultimates for Aaron Tall, I'm going to save it for if my teammates get sucked in by Reeves' ultimate, stuff like that. She has one of the best ultimates in the game. I really enjoy playing Zaina. Overall, she's just fantastic to play. And she has a very good passive. A lot of people don't actually know about her passive, and it's really simple. Basically, you have your normal heal, right? And then there's a thing in the game called critical heal. So you critical heal every time you heal someone who's basically one shot. Say if they've got 10 health left, they need critical healing. And if you do that, her passive is that when you do a critical heal, you heal for even more than your normal amount. You're going to heal someone more if they're one shot rather than if you're healing someone and they've still got 3/4 health left. So it's a really good passive that I don't really see many people talking about. And then the cons. The cons for Zaina. She does not look happy at all. So the first one is she has a low damage output. At the minute, before Sprocket's rework, she has a lot. She's probably the worst at dealing damage in the game for the healers, the 3 healers, because she's got a slow fire rate, and also her damage actually doesn't do that much damage unless you can hit headshots quite a lot. But anyway, yeah, she does low damage output, so she's not going to contribute much in that way. So if you want to deal a lot of damage whilst playing as a support, I maybe would choose Sprocket or Scorer over her. But yeah, the next one is that she is limited to only close quarters healing, so she cannot heal at mid to long range. So yeah, as I said in the pros, that her heal is just an AoE and she drops it below on herself. You can't throw it ahead, which would be cool. Yeah, you only drop it on yourself, so you're only good on specific game modes where your team are most likely just going to be clumped up together, like dynamic control. So she falls off on open maps like maybe Vandal Railyard. And then because she's also really good at self-healing, she's also very squishy. So it doesn't take much damage for her to die. She does have more health than Scorer though, but still, if she wasn't squishy, she'd be an absolute machine to take down. But yeah, I think she's in a very nice spot in terms of health, and I don't think her health should be changed, and she should definitely stay squishy. So there weren't actually many cons, so let's actually go into my final thoughts. Is she meta, maybe meta, or not meta? I would say meta hunter. I want to say that because I put Scorer as a meta, I wouldn't put Zaina as meta, but Zaina is still just as viable as Scorer on most of the maps, whereas Scorer is meta basically on absolutely every map on every mode. So if I was playing, I don't know, maybe power control, Scorer would be better in that sense because your team are going to be more likely spread out and you need to get between zones easier. But yeah, she does a lot of healing, lots of healing, and she has a really strong ultimate. She's a really good kit. So yeah, I think I would put her as meta hunter, so don't feel bad if you want to use her in ranked. And then the final question is, do you need to level Zaina high for them to be viable? Now I have put this as yes, purely because you do have all of your heals available at the very beginning, but when you level up Zaina, you increase your main heal, you increase your critical heal, and those are like the main parts. Like for Zaina, that's all what it's about, just doing lots of heal. You also have you level up your main heal's area of effect, so you're going to heal more teammates in a wider area, so that's also really good, so you don't have to get as close. So yeah, Zaina is definitely the one where if I was using Fame Grant, especially if I was a support main, I would throw all of my Fame Grant in Zaina. She is really, really good at level 25 versus a level 21. More healing, more critical healing, and a bigger area of effect? Hell yes. Level 25 Zaina all the way. And there you go. There are my for or against for Zaina. And as you can tell, in the end, I'm going for Zaina. She is really, really good. She's actually been pretty decent throughout the whole of the first 4 seasons, so season 1, 2, 3, and 4. I think she gets overshadowed by Scorer by just being Scorer, just absolutely being amazing on every single mode and map, whereas Scorer is definitely still really, really good, nearly S tier. I'd probably put her in A tier. But yes, let me know if you agree with this. Is she a meta hunter? Do you need her to be level 25 to be viable? And with that being said, I won't keep you any longer, so if you would like to join the Patreon or Discord, the links are in the description below. And if you enjoyed this video, this content, and all things Star Wars related, be sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.